Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, now we'll get a first look at this offense here today. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And they'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. He escapes the sack. Powers through. Again, ripping through the defense. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain. What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The back's got it on the pitch. Great move there. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. To the air, it's Mateer. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hits the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They'll try the option play here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he pulls in the catch.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here's the second down play.
Get set, go.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. His offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Takes the football inside the 30. That's a first down. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Number 17 on the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. offense cross out on the field, hoping to start a drive here. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense getting set, second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Offense makes their way on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The offense starts with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to extend the play. Bulldozing his way through. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he boots it high into the air. And the ball rolls dead. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this 2nd half will be fun to watch. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field.
Cricket.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space inside the 10. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.